right, we're gonna do this. Well, there are plenty of days when I don't know what I'm gonna do. Today is not one of them. Well, no, it was one of them. My earlier video really raised my cortisol levels. I gotta tell you, I just am filled with justifiable dread at the storms that lie inevitably ahead for all of us. Man, we are all really in for it. But it doesn't mean we can't have fun along the way. And while we're still enjoying each other's company, to this extent, I had two cool things happen since we last spoke. One is a plan was set for me to go to Life Skateboards tomorrow morning, where there will be a number of awesome projects on the benches. There will be the finalization of the scalloped shape. They've made templates and prototypes there, and I will finally be able to pick up a full Life Skateboards production of that deck. Next, there'll be a film crew there, and we'll do a little bit of work on some PR. Next, I'll take Rocco with me because he and I are both bored of sitting in this house during the cold. This is all for tomorrow morning. I'll be headed to Life Skateboards and enjoy some time on the road, which is really cold. Classic. Going to Muncie in the winter. This feels like my life. All right. The second thing that happened, the mailman came. And recibió mi regalo de mi amigo Greg Provasnik. I got my gift from Greg Provasnik. Here it is, the Greg Provasnik Gluefoot box break. I am particularly psyched out of my mind on this. Okay. Now I still owe Monos Coffee a review. Truth be told, I'll have to get back to it. I'm not super hep to the game on reviews because I'm having Judy grind that coffee. But this needs no coffee grinder. This is a Gluefoot deck from Greg Provasnik, and I am überstoked. Ich bin überstoked. I don't know what stoked means in German. I imagine Ben Winchester made this out of a 100-year-old file. Ben Winchester makes knives, and this knife is awesome. He used scales from my own decks, and I am going to use this awesome 100-year-old file knife from Ben Winchester to open this awesome plank of exceptional lumber from Gluefoot Greg Provasnik. I am so stoked. Can you guys see me? I'm glad. Is this thing on? I have to say, I got this blade really dull. Sorry. You shouldn't use an heirloom like this, you know that? But I will. I will use it, and we'll polish it up and do what we need to make it last forever in my collection. This is not a display knife. It's a work knife. I made that commitment to Ben when he did that. Ben Winchester has been a friend to me indeed over the years. So this is from Greg Provasnik. He's coming out of Washington with this amazing, I love the packaging job. It's just paper and wood, and it didn't have any damage to it. We've got, I know everything's backward. You know what? It's going to be this way forever. I've got Gluefoot sticker here. Pitch in, throw out a scooter, help keep America cool. Gluefoot skateboards. That's pretty controversial there, Greg. Gluefoot. He's a scooter hater. Ooh, Gluefoot patch. That is going on a hat, and I'm gonna wear that. That is going on a hat. I'm gonna wear that bad board. Yo, till death, it says. That's backwards, so it says till death. Awesome. I like this patch. That's going on a hat. Oh my Let's see if I can, here's another one. Let's see if I can, this guy. Let's see. Evil Twin, number 42. Sealed with spar varnish. Water test, 6 cups of water. This is the one? This is the one that Greg did the test on. I think that is. This might be the very one. So this is, I'm not gonna skate it. I'm putting it up on the wall. Oh my goodness. So before drilling, this was tested, and this thing held 6 cups of water. I'm just gonna sight down it straight as a pin. It's straight as a pin, and it has a glorious belly on it. The belly on this board, it's straight. It's got a lot of curve in it. The belly on this board is like really, it's got a very constant vector to it. There's no flat. It is straight as a pin. Greg, your work is better than mine. I love it. And the finish is rustic, strong, semi-gloss, spar urethane. I'm gonna just really quick move this lighting a little bit so you get a little more shine, and you can see down the board the kind of finish we're looking at. I am super impressed, Greg. Super impressed. I'm gonna check his edge work here. Okay, it even says till death on the one side, and on the other side it says it again, till death. And then on the bottom, it's got a serial number. Is that burned or printed? It's printed on there. ET42. Evil Twin 42. I'm shaking with excitement right now. It says Evil Twin number 42 here, written by hand. It says Evil Twin number 42, 9 7/16 by 33 3/4, 14 7/8 wheelbase, written by hand, made premium quality, made in USA. I love seeing that on there. Did it myself. Skull bone guy with a wheelbarrow behind him, and the wheelbarrow says, I can't read it because I need glasses, but there's even a faint misprint behind the wheelbarrow of a second, and I respect and love when there are inclusions like that. I love this. This is, I'm sorry, I would skate this, but I can't. I can't skate this. I'm sorry. When I'm making millions of dollars off of my empire of media makings, once this channel becomes the next Tobuscus. Thank you, Billy. This board is just awesome. Greg Provasnik, Gluefoot Skateboards, numbered in series, personal notes, dimensions, even side graphic, till death on there, a top graphic, Gluefoot top graphic, bone guy, till death. I am humbled to hold it in my hands. Now I'm going to do an edge survey. The edges are awesome. This thing held 6 cups of water, sealed with spar urethane. It can't be hurt by water until the spar cracks. So that's really, really awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and do, even though he wrote the measurements and I told you, oh, there it is in pencil on the top, number 42. This thing has so much authenticity in it. I'm honestly just super stoked. Now, his measurements are on the curve. I think we had a discussion. There it is. So I don't have to measure it. I went through the measurements from Greg. I'm just sitting here. Yes, 7/16. It's awesome. Thank you, my dude. Okay, Greg Provasnik sends me this deck. Took forever because of the weather and the craziness. But also I want to talk about something from Greg. His concave is so different. It not only, I mean, he says it's deep, and it is a deep concave. it is a deep concave, and it seems to have just such a roundness to it. It doesn't have a flat area in the middle. But I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to try and shine the light. The kick, it is flat from here, and it has a fold here. But it's not your typical flat, fold flat, because the fold is vectored like this. The fold is curved. This thing folds on a curve so that the kick is spooned. It's a spooned kick, but not a spooned nose and tail. My boards have a curve in the nose and tail. This one has a flat nose with a spooned kick. I have never had to find words to describe that. And I hope, Greg, when you watch this video, you will know how awesome I think these kicks are. It's the right angle. It gives, okay, so one thing you want to look at when you're talking about a lever is you want to look at the height of your kick. And I can tell visually from riding skateboards that I like to ride, this is a nice high kick at the end. I mean, if we look with, let's just use a cheapie here, and we do a height gauge to the basic top right there. I'm looking at a basic top of, this one's doing it in centimeters. No, there it is. 1 7/8 inches of rise to the wood top on the tail. 1 7/8. And on the nose, of course, just a little more at 1 15/16. That's really good. Nose just a little taller than the tail, and it's 1 7/8. I mean, let's look at one of mine. This is pressed on my concave, pocketed by Sam and Bryce, and let's see how it pockets it. What's its measurement on the height of the tail? Oh well, what do you know? It's at 1.5 inches to the top of the wood here. 1.5. So 1 7/8 is, let me see, there's a 1.5. That's 1/2 is 4/8, 5/8, 6/8. That's 3/8 of an inch taller tail from zero. This one was pocketed by Bryce and Sam, and then the nose over here on mine is 1 7/8. Did I read that wrong? Let's do it again. I mean, it just seems so different. Let's see, 1 9/16. It's a little more than 1.5. So 1.5, 1 7/8. These are the differences. Good pocketing, good levering. Let's look at one that I pocketed and cut myself here. This is my work from my shop, because I pocket things a little bit differently than even Sam and Bryce do. I tend to be more aggressive. I can already see where this is going. I pocketed this board. This board was made for someone. It hasn't gotten to them. They don't know it's theirs. It's a full 2 inches. All right. So this one is a full 2 inches high. Greg's at 1 7/8. And yeah, that was my concave, but not the way I pocket my kicks. My kicks I pocket for a taller tail. It's a great board. These are not issues that are negative. I'm going to pull another one of my boards out of a stack here. I'm going to pull one of my popsicles out. One that I built that I liked. Here we go. Here's a popsicle that I liked. Okay. So this is an uncut popsicle, just an 8, straight 8 short popsicle. My tail on a popsicle looks like this, and my tail comes out at 1 3/4. So you can see the difference. I pocket my popsicles a little bit lower. I pocket my other boards. All of it, you adjust. You skate by Stoke, and I am super stoked, Greg Provasnik, on your work. And I was also pleased to find out we have some friends in common. Greg's brothers are friends with a friend of mine here. It was cool to find that out. Friends, I hope that you enjoyed this. So Two cool things happened today for me. I had a little bit of cortisol dose this morning in our talk together. Do I have one of your concave here, Sam? I do believe I do. Where'd I put those? Oh, yeah. Here. Oh, it's here. This one. I'm not going to pull it down. The Team Fat stays where it is. It's decoration I don't want to dig out and move because it's behind a bunch of stuff. But this is Dream Within a Dream. Status. Engaged. Dream Within a Dream. Greg, your work hit the spot. Thanks so much for sending it. Greg Provasnik with Gluefoot Skateboards. He's making them one at a time, I think, maybe two. He's building his own molds. He's sharing his tech with people. It's got great edge work. The spooned vectored kick. Look at that kick. It's not a straight across fold. It's a vectored, and that is such a cool, distinctive thing. I love it. I'm so stoked. Thank you, Greg. Thank you so much, and thanks to Monos Coffee. I will have. I haven't drank any of it. I have not drank any of it yet. Past participle of drink, drank, drunk. Don't know. But I hope everyone checks out Gluefoot Skateboards, and I'm gonna hot glue this on a hat and wear it with happiness and gratitude. And thanks for including me in your skateboarding life, your thinking life. And I do shudder to think that I might be making more of these videos for a long time to come. So what can you say? Here we are. I guess this is what we're doing today. Tomorrow I'll be heading to Life Skateboards, and I'll probably do another video today. Thanks, friends.